Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. You'll have to forgive the change of setting here for today. I'm bringing in a bunch of stuff, guitar bodies, we got a bunch of kits and whatnot. So we had to kind of rearrange things and I had to set up a new space at the shop to put my stuff. We'll still be doing all of our actual demo videos out in the shop itself, but for now, new room. Yeah, you might hear me talking here occasionally. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about a fairly popular topic. I get a lot of questions, people asking me, how can I finish this in a water-based finish or something non-toxic? What can I use kind of in a more confined space, that kind of thing. So today, we're talking about water-based finishes. So kind of the age-old question with water-based finishes is, do they actually work? And the answer is yes, they do. They're not my favorite, I'll be honest with you. I prefer something like a catalyzed polyurethane or a nitrocellulose, or when I'm doing a real hardcore finish on something, when I want a durable, trusted job. Those are the things that I go to first. But that's more because they've been, in circulation for ages. They're tried and tested and we know they work. Waterborne finishes are becoming really popular. They're basically the way of the future. And I mean popular to the point where that's actually most of what you'll find them using in, for example, an auto body shop or something like that. It's all a lot of waterborne colors and stuff like that, and even waterborne clear coats in some situations. So, to make a long story short, you can definitely get a good finish using waterborne products. You just have to know which ones to use. For example, Varathane makes a range of indoor water-based clears and stuff like that. But there are some products that, in my opinion, stand out, and we're actually going to be using them on this guitar. So I'm going to demonstrate this. I'm going to kind of, what would you say, put your money where your mouth is, put your finish where your, anyway, I'm going to demonstrate this process because we're going to use water-based stuff on this guitar, and we actually have. We've already done the top using a water-based dye, which was a liquid stain from Color Tone. Okay, so we use that mixed into water. Next up, we're going to be using Bellin's Jet Black, and we'll do this in an upcoming video, but we'll use the Jet Black powder aniline dye also mixed in water to do the rest of the staining, so the rest will be black. Then, I'm probably going to end up covering this glue line in an opaque paint. That will be done using one of AutoWare's acrylic water-based paints, right? So we'll spray that on there. All water-based so far. And while I'm at it, since we're talking guitars, let's not forget that Crimson also makes a water-based dye that works really well. Now the real question here isn't the colors. We all know you can get a good water-based color. People have been doing it for ages. It's never really been a problem. The issue here is the clear coat. The issue is the actual finish itself, and can you get a good quality water-based finish? And again, the answer is yes, but you need the right stuff. There are water-based lacquers out there that kind of work, but they don't harden all that well and they're really difficult to polish. There's that Varathane stuff that I was referring to. Not a bad product, definitely useful, and I've used it before. But I have some preferences. And this will come as no surprise to you if you've been watching my channel for a while. My preferences are made by Bellin. Now this is Bellin's Water Clear Acrylic. It's an acrylic lacquer, much like the Duplicolor stuff. I think it's not quite as harsh as that. Still obviously dangerous. Anytime you're using something in an aerosol can, it doesn't really matter if it's waterborne or not. You really should be using it with proper ventilation and everything. But you know how acrylic lacquers work. Doesn't yellow with age, hardens reasonably well, that kind of thing. This hardens, in my opinion, better than any of the Duplicolor stuff that I've worked with. I did a demo piece a while back where I used just a couple thin coats on it to demonstrate, well, I don't know if I even showed you guys this. I was using that gold paste wax to do a grain fill, and I put this stuff on, and it's hard. It's very durable. So I'm actually pretty impressed with that, and that's going to form part of the finish on this guitar. And the reason it's going to form part of the finish is because that is a gloss. So that's going to go on the top at the end to gloss it up. Before that, though, I'm going to be using this. This is Bellen's Rock Hard Waterborne Brushing Varnish. You've seen me use their Rock Hard Tabletop Urethane Varnish. It was beautiful, worked great. I used it on the Spalted Top Les Paul build, and I was very happy with it. This I haven't actually tried yet, but, well, let's put it this way. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be awesome, and I'm excited to give it a shot. One of the coolest things about this is it's actually not a hazardous material. It's a waterborne brushing varnish, so you can do this on your kitchen table. The other stuff, you could actually do it to your kitchen table, and you could with this too, but you know what I mean. This is not going to be particularly harmful. It's still best practice to wear a mask and everything, but it doesn't get much safer than this if you want a quality finish. Now, the brushing varnish is a satin, so that is going to be what I use for the back and sides of the guitar, as well as to get a couple coats on the front, seal it up nice so I don't have to use so much of the aerosol to gloss it up after. As kind of a final point here, something that seems to concern people when they're using a waterborne finish is whether or not it's polishable. Well, it is. Spoiler alert. A lot of, I don't know if it's misinformation or just old information, but a lot of people have said that you can't polish a waterborne finish. That's not true. You can polish an acrylic lacquer and you can polish a waterborne varnish, although this is a satin, so I'm not going to. It's definitely doable. There's really no reason that you can't. God, the light in this room is just brutal. I probably look like a raccoon in this video. Anyway, that's it, guys. If you have any questions about waterborne finishes, toss them in the comment section below. That auto wear acrylic is fantastic. I've been using that. It's waterborne. That has been one of my favorite ways to spray color for years. So the stuff definitely works, and there's really no reason why you can't be doing some water-based finishes on guitars, cars, you know, pretty much whatever you want. I should caveat that. Don't use a water-based clear coat on your car. You can. It's just not. It's not the same as using a catalyzed urethane. You have to get a very, very high quality version to even come close. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And remember to subscribe so you can see the finish go onto this guitar, as well as the work on, you know, all of these guitars and these guitar kits and those guitar kits. There's lots going on. So stick around, stay tuned. I will see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one.